Hello, this is Dr. Susan, and this is Path to Parenting Harmony and my weekly Facebook Live. Today we're going to talk about where to put our stuff. Back to school time, yes? So, I want to talk about whether your student is returning to school in person or still remote. We have to think about how we're organizing our stuff at home, because whether your student is learning all day remotely or just coming home and needing to do homework, assignments, reading, where your student's stuff is can have a significant impact on how organized and how, motivated they might be to get their work done. One issue for students is how hard it is to get started on their work when they can't find their supplies. They need pens, pencils, notebook paper, scissors, folders, graph paper, paper clips, post-it notes, printer paper. Is there more stuff on your list? That's a pretty comprehensive one. So, my first question is, does your student have a central place to put that stuff? Is it jumbled in a drawer, a closet? How many different rooms do they have to go to collect all their supplies? Every step your student has to take to get their supplies is another opportunity to get distracted, to lose time on doing their homework, to get annoyed, and worst case scenario, to start a meltdown. You know it yourself, whether it's at your office, you don't have what you need to get started, so you have to go to the supply closet. Maybe it's not there. Maybe you have to check with your colleagues. Do they have the scissor that's missing? Who took the last set of post-it notes? Is the printer paper out and you have to run around finding the right size, the right color? Every step takes precious time away from your work. The same is true of your student. Do they have to share their school supplies with a sibling? Maybe with you, if you have a work from home office. Are they constantly coming into your office looking for that printer paper, looking for more pencils, looking for the folders that they need? Could they choose their own office supplies, perhaps color coded? They get all the blue folders, their sibling gets the green ones or the purple ones. Could they have their supplies being protected from being used by others? Could each child have their own designated set of supplies? I know that seems expensive, but it's not that hard to split up one package of paper, one package of folders, two packages of pencils, in order to be able to save time from being used up, from being distracted, from having to search the house, from each kid feeling the satisfaction. I know you feel it too. I always do. I have my own little set of sticky notes sitting on by my desk. I have my magazine holder here that has my folders. I have my little pockets of here's my highlighters and another one just for my pens and pencils. By having my desk organized for myself, I save time every time I sit down to work. Your student feels the same way. Having all this time to save by being organized will help your students stay in what I call the focus bubble. And you'll reduce the amount of time they waste wandering the house and reduce the risk of those nasty meltdowns when they feel distracted and anxious. Now, where do I get these supplies? An easy tip: the dollar store. A silverware tray is a great opportunity to have an easy place to put those pens, pencils, and paper clips. Magazine holders, even the cheap cardboard kind, is a great place to put loose leaf paper, folders, even magazine articles, anything that has to be organized standing up if you don't have a drawer to put it in. And these are easy substitutes for expensive organizing systems, and they can all be color coded. I'm a big proponent of color coding if you read my content or listen to my Facebook Lives. And every sibling can have their own set so they know that their materials are just for them, not to be touched by anybody else. Now, I'm really interested in your thoughts on this because as we're coming into this new school year, having a designated space, again, whether that's for remote at home school, online schooling, or just for those homework assignments that your students are going to start to bring home now that school has gone back to being in person, is an important way for your student to feel dedicated to their homework, to keep themselves planned and organized, and to allow them to feel that they have a dedicated space just for them that can feel cozy and comfortable. Let me know your thoughts and comments in below this Facebook Live. It's always good to talk to you here on Path to Parenting Harmony, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Susan out.